Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you're having a great Monday. I had to look. Is it Monday? It is Monday. It's a good day. I hope you're all doing great out there. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Andrew, of course, is away in North Carolina. He made it in yesterday. It's been a blur, but he did make it in. He is safe. He is having a great time. I guess I haven't heard from him much today, but that must mean he's busy and things. He's taking some painting and enameling, which I'm excited to see what he makes. Let me see who's here. Marianne is here. Hello, Marianne. Harry is here. Thank you for being able to join us, Harry, the artist of the items you are going to see tonight. That's Harry Wood. I'm excited about these, and I hope you are too. Harry says it was a mix. Hope you enjoy seeing it. Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle. Terry is here. Hello, Terry. Thank you for joining us. Susie, our neighbor, is here. Susie, I just finished. That's why I was a little bit late. I ate a little bit before this. I was feeling a little bit weak. I hadn't eaten all day. So Susie offered me some mushroom soup that she picked up, cream of mushroom soup, and brought me over some with crackers. So I just finished that. So that's why I'm a little bit late here. I had to get something to eat. But thank you, Susie. It was really good. And I saved some for more for later. Saved more for later. Maybe later tonight. We'll see. I also ran over to the grocery store to pick up cat food. I just got back from that. And yeah, the cats needed food, and I got some ramen. Our grocery store has one brand of ramen that is vegetarian and does not have MSG. I used to love me some MSG, but with my AFib issues, I'm supposed to stay away from that. So there's one brand of ramen that has no meat or poultry or beef or anything like that, and has no MSG. So it's really good. They even had a chicken flavored one. Chicken flavor without the chicken. So we'll see how that is. But that's that. Ran to the post office today. Was up at the cottage doing some packing and shipping today and some sorting. I brought a bunch of sorting home. Hopefully I'll get some more done tonight. I always bring stuff home with the intention of doing it in the evenings, and then sometimes these lives run really long, and then I don't actually get as much done as I thought I was going to do. But if nothing else, I will have it here for tomorrow morning, because I don't usually get out of the house too early. I'm not an early morning person, so I end up, moseying around the house for a bit in the mornings usually. So I'll have that here in case I want to do some more earlier in the morning. Let's see, who else is here? Michelle is here. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. I may have already said Michelle. Maybe I did. Sorry if I did. Michelle is very excited for this. Let's see. Marianne's asking where I am. Yeah, eating a little bit before we start. So I was starting to get a headache. So I knew it was time that I needed to eat. Let's see here. Marianne says it's colder than normal there. Today, it wasn't too bad out, I feel like, today. We're at 27 right now. What was the high? The high was 33, but it did not feel that cold out today. I don't know why. I think the real feel is mostly where we're at, which helps. Not a lot of wind. Although I did hear the wind chimes out there earlier today. Sandra is here. Hello, Sandra. Thank you for joining us. Susan is here. Hello, Susan. Thank you for hanging out with us all tonight. Marianne says food was probably a good idea. Yeah, even if it's just a little bit of food, but that's enough to keep me going hopefully through 40 lots from Harry. So I'm excited to show these all to you. It's 5 degrees there. That is cold. Terry was having technical difficulties for a moment. Luckily, knock on wood, no technical difficulties here. We're doing okay. I'm going to knock on real wood, actually. But I did have to get Instagram going. That didn't take too long, but that took a little bit of the time for me to get here as I was finishing my food. Susan says, my hubs had a good eye checkup. We were happy about that. That's awesome. Terry says, I think I'm here now. Well, hello, Terry. You are here. I'm seeing you. So hopefully you stay. Yeah, so it's Monday, y'all. What's been going on? What's happening? Harry's at 30 degrees out there. What did I say? We were at 27? 27. Winter weather advisory. What kind of winter? There's always an advisory, I feel like, in the winter. 10 a.m. tomorrow. 2 winter systems impacting between now and Thursday morning. Drop snow on Tuesday and Tuesday night. Light freezing rain early Wednesday. Mixed precipitation Wednesday into Thursday. So I'm getting some snow. Looks like between 2 to 5 inches. So I think it's good that I brought some stuff home to work on because it looks like it's going to snow. I put 2 bags of pellets in the pellet stove. Something was telling me today to dump 2 bags in. Normally I put 1 in because I know I'm going to be back the next day, and if I want to turn it down or turn it up. But today something told me just get 2 and put both of them in. So I filled up the pellet stove today. So just in case I can't get there tomorrow, depending on the weather, I guess I'll be good, which is good. And I brought a bunch of stuff home to work on. So maybe the synchronicities are happening, and it made me do that for a very particular reason, the weather. Let's see. Michelle says, oh, I have happy news. Hubby has a surgery date, March 5th. That's soon. So that's awesome. Good news there. Good news there. Susan says, we had sun earlier today, but it's cloudy and 34 now. Possibility of snow tonight through Wednesday. Yeah, apparently we're getting snow too. Apparently it's happening. It's dark here. I don't know if it's cloudy or not. I haven't been out in the dark yet today. We had, I think, a little bit of sun. Did we have sun today? Today was a blur. I was at the bank today. I was at the grocery store today. I was up at the cottage today. I was at the post office today. Where wasn't I today? I was at Sheetz today to get gas, and I do not remember if it was sunny. Isn't that something? I'm guessing it wasn't incredibly sunny because I think I would have remembered then if it were. I'd be like, oh, look how sunny and beautiful it is. So I don't think it was too sunny. I think there was some sun out, but I think it was cloudy. Cloudy day. Light snow is also in our forecast, says Marianne. The snow is coming again. I wish it'd just be done. I was at the grocery store and I kept hearing people talking about, like, I'm done with this. And they're like, I am too. And they were talking about the weather. So I don't know. Today I thought was pretty nice though. Just cold. Just a little bit cold. But I didn't even think it was that bad. So that's good. We had a busy weekend. Andrew got off and running to North Carolina very, very early in the morning yesterday, Sunday morning. So our day on Saturday was spent. We didn't open the store Saturday and Sunday because the ice storm that they were calling for kept us away. I probably could have gone up on Saturday. They scared me away, and it really wasn't that bad until I would have been home. But I didn't want to risk it because the last ice storm I had 4 ways to get home and 3 of them were closed. So I didn't want to risk that happening and me getting stranded in Johnstown, especially when we had to get Andrew ready to go for his trip. So I stayed home on Saturday and worked on some things at the cottage and started helping him get ready. We have completed, we got all the stuff we needed. So remember the acrylic pins? So we haven't forgotten about them. They haven't shipped out yet because we've been waiting for supplies. So we thought we were going to use these beautiful adhesive dots that we ordered and everything. We got them to size. We went through, I don't know how many different websites to try and find just the right size that we needed and all this. And then we got them, and then we put them on, and then we realized these are not going to work. Not at all. Not one bit. They would have fallen apart. If not the first time, within the first 10 times you use the pin, they would have fallen apart. So we had to go to the next plan, and we had to get some other things, and we have found what seems to work. They seem to be holding up very well. They seem to not be showing through too much. We got the right size, that they're not, leaving too much of a, because some of these, the acrylics are fairly translucent, not transparent, translucent. So we didn't want to leave too much of a dark spot where the pin was attached. It's a lot of stuff we've been playing around with. So most pins have been made. I have a few that I need to finish up, but those are going to start shipping this week as well. So you'll start to get those. And once I get caught up on the orders for those, I'm going to make a few more of those and add them to the online store as well. So that'll be something that will be going on. We worked on that. We got that done before Andrew left, and got most of the pins made. There were some people who ordered some duplicates of things. I have to cut them on the laser. I didn't want to cut too many things before we knew we had this working. So I got to cut those on the laser, and I'll be able to dispatch those and get the pins on them and get those done. And then, like I said, I'm going to cut a few extras, and we're going to put them in the online store and see if people like them out there. And then we finished the Radical Joy kit. So if you didn't hear the news, that Radical Joy kit, that one we showed, that bead blend with all those beautiful colors, we finished the kit. And the kit is up in the online store ready for sale. And so are the extra bead blends. So if you'd like to grab any of those bead blends, they are also in the online store. I started with just a few, but I think I'm going to be able to make a lot more than what I put in the online store. So if you happen to go to the online store and the bead blends are sold out, just wait a little bit. I'm going to get some more counted out. I actually had to order more bags. I took some of the bags up to the store, and then I didn't go up to the store. So I will have bags here hopefully by tomorrow or Wednesday, and I'll be packing up the rest of the bead blend for the Radical Joy kits. And the first so many of them for the kits are already packed up, and the kits will start shipping probably tomorrow, as long as I can get to the cottage. So if you ordered a Radical Joy kit, it's going to go out very soon for you. And yeah, we're going to take a look at it today. So don't worry, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to show it to you in person today. They are in the online store. We did a double points weekend in the online store. So if you missed that, sorry you missed it. But if you got your order in the online store this past weekend, we doubled the number of entries you would get in the $500 plus giveaway that we're doing here at Allegory Gallery. So for the month of February, if you don't know, we have a huge prize package, over $500 worth of beads, gemstones, glass, silk, lots of stuff in there. And you can enter in a number of ways. There's a post pinned to our Facebook page that you can read to see how you can enter. I got our first card in the mail today for an entry, so that was pretty cool. I've been checking the mailbox, and that showed up today, so that was great. And yeah, so we did that. And over the weekend, if you ordered in the online store, you got double the number of points. So instead of 2 entries into the contest, you got 4. So thank you to everyone who grabbed something in the online store this weekend in order to take advantage of that. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. I have bead blends to get into the online store yet. Some of the new bead blends that Andrew has made. I have a few of them laying around here. I got to get those into the online store. We had a D-stash this weekend on Sunday and Saturday nights, both nights. We did some D-stash lots, and I had a lot of fun with the people in the D-stash. If you're not in our D-stash group and you watch these lives regularly, please request to join if you'd like to hang out with us that way. They are not lives like this. They are through the timeline. We chat, we ask questions, we hang out with one another that way. And I put up lots for sale, just like we kind of show lots here, but it's all photo and text based instead of video based. So if you are somebody who watches our lives sometimes, but you would rather do it that way, we're going to get the D-stashes going more often here in the next, in the future. We've already done one this weekend, and I think last weekend or the weekend before. I think it was last weekend. So I'm trying to get on a roll to do those most weekends because I really enjoy the vibes in the D-stash group. it's a whole different feeling than it is here. So I hope you enjoy those. And I hope you'll join. It's Andrew Thornton Project D-Stash on Facebook. Sorry, I just started. It doesn't take much to get me distracted. I have a lot going on. When Andrew leaves, there's a lot that is going on with me. So my mind is everywhere all at once. So that is what's going on there. Let's see here. Michelle says, thank you. He really needs it, and he is so needed back to work. They are turning away clients. Oh, no. Well, we've got to get him up and back to work for sure. Hello, Donna. Thank you for joining us. Marianne says, I saw pictures from Glastonbury, UK, where it's green and the snowdrops are blooming. How nice. Andrew just said his mentor just said they got snow. I think they're in Virginia now, so there's still lots of snow happening around here, and we are apparently going to get snow over the next few days. Angela is here. Hello, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Julie is here. Hey, Julie, I got your email. No problem. I didn't get to respond to it yet today. I've been behind on my emails, so with Andrew getting ready to go, yeah, we got the kit out. I didn't even see. We got the kit ready and done. That's one of the last things we did while Andrew was here, that on Saturday night. And then we took a little bit of a rest. Andrew really took a little rest. I was able to sleep longer. I didn't even know when he left. Andrew is not someone who generally, like comes in to say goodbye before he leaves. So I didn't actually know because I passed out. We were up till probably, I don't know what time. It was probably 3, something like that. And then he lay down for about an hour and a half. I think 4:30 is when he got back up to try to leave. He was going to try and leave by 5 or something like that. And I heard him get up, and that was it. It was like in a daze. And then he left, I think, around 6 o'clock or 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere like that in the morning on Sunday morning, and started out. He left here before we got ice and snow. And Saturday was supposed to be our big icy day here. And I woke up Sunday morning with snow on the ground and ice. So he at least beat the snow and ice most of his trip. He got held up in traffic at one point for a good while, for who knows why. Apparently the police shut down the road. No one knew why, whether it was dangerous or whatever, but they didn't have like anyone, like there were roads that you could go around. They didn't have anyone diverting traffic. It was just at a standstill for like a good half hour, 45 minutes. Finally, he used the GPS and went around. So, but he made it down to North Carolina just fine. He's at the John C. Campbell Folk School and with Charity Hall studying learning how to paint with enamel or paint on enamel, painting and enameling. So that's what he has been up to. And I've been here working on things, as always, with the cats, me and the cats. They're doing great. They miss him when he's gone. They get a little bit more rambunctious, I think, when he's gone. He's kind of the energy that sometimes keeps them from getting too wild. They know I'm a pushover, so they tend to get a little bit more wild when it's just me and them. But they were running around today, chasing one another, but I guess that's good. It's good to let that out for a little bit. Marion says, January is actually quite nice here, but so far February has been cold. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, February has been pretty cold. Susan says, I don't think the snow will be as bad as earlier in January. I hope not. The snow earlier in January here was quite a lot. I would say, February, I don't think has been so bad here. It's been January, and the end of January was cold and was snowy, and I didn't like it. But February's not too bad. My birthday month, not too bad so far. Susan says, Harry, I got one of your beautiful ceramic cats at Christmas. Has a red coat on, holding a cat. I'm keeping her out all year. Nice. We have a bunch of different things tonight. We have some pendants and things from Harry. We have some statues. We have some eggs for the Easter time, some bunnies. We've got some bowls. Got a number of nice things from Harry tonight, and I can't wait to show you all. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. So yeah, what's going on with all of you out there? How was your day? How was your Monday? How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Some of y'all I know some of y'all hung out with me on the D-Stash, so thank you so much. I also put Andrew's snakes for his Year of the Snake ornaments that he made. I put those up in the D-Stash group. So those are going to be available there for a limited time. And then I think I shared them to my timeline to let people know they were there. I think so. And then those are probably going to go into the online store here pretty quickly to get those up that way. Some of you claimed pendants, the enamel pendants. Andrew posted the enamel pendants up on his timeline before he left, or after he left, I think before he left. So some of you claimed some of those. And if you didn't see that and you want to know what pendants are remaining from the enamel pendants we did the other night, you can check Andrew's timeline right now. And those are going to be available for a little short while there. And hopefully I'll get those into the online store at some point too. There's just a lot to do. There's always a lot to do. I need 2 of me or 3 of me or 4 of me. I don't know if I could handle the anxiety that would come with 4 of me though. But yeah, so it is... Those are available on Andrew's timeline, the timeline in the D-Stash, and my timeline, I think, have the snakes on them. At least the D-Stash does. And the enamel pendants are $32 and the snakes are $24 each. Harry says, we got our new dishwasher this afternoon. Can't wait to run it. Still no TV till Friday. You've got a lot going on. I read in the D-Stash group. So I'm glad that your dishwasher is here and is working. You know, we use our dishwasher to a point. We still hand wash a lot too, but the dishwasher is nice. The dishwasher is nice to have. But TV, having no TV, that's difficult. That would be difficult for me. You keep busy though. You keep busy, so it's probably not too bad for you. But I would miss the TV. I sit in the evenings and do work in front of the TV usually, or eat in front of the. It's usually dinner time, eating in front of the TV. So it would be something I would miss in my day. Let's see here. Michelle says, I have one of his ceramic bowls and love it. It sits near my laptop. That's awesome. That's awesome. Michelle says, I don't think my hubby could live without a TV. You know, there was a time period in college when I did not have a TV. And there was a time period in New York when I did not have a TV. And it was fine, I guess, when you're in college and when you're in New York City. Yeah, I think it's a little bit easier not to have a TV. College, you know, it's college life. There's always stuff to do with friends and going places. And New York is kind of the same. At any hour you can do stuff. And I did have Hulu way back when Hulu was just starting to be a thing. Kind of. I had Hulu on the computer, so I had a desktop that I could watch Hulu on, which was good too. But I didn't have real TV for quite a while. And when we moved back here to Pennsylvania, we ended up with a TV again, and I would miss the TV. I would miss the TV. Susie says, I couldn't live without a TV either. Yeah, it would be very difficult for me, I think now. I could get by, you know, with the internet and a desktop here that we have, maybe, but you know, sometimes there's even if you can, you know, watch TV on the computer, there's when you sit at the TV, at least there's less work I can do. right? So if I'm watching on the computer, I tend not to stop working. And, you know, for that work-life balance, it's sometimes good just to veg out for a little while, for an hour or so, and watch something. Somebody had mentioned the program Resident Alien, I think it's called Resident Alien, in the D-Stash group, I think it was the other night, or maybe it was here on the live. But I started watching that while Andrew was away, and um, I'm enjoying it. It's different. I think it's fun. It's easy to watch, and I've been kind of watching that here the last evening or so while Andrew's been away. Let's see here. Donna says, I have one of his ceramic bowls on a table in my living room with the check glass buttons he graciously sent me. Awesome. That's awesome. Terry says, I watch most YouTube craft videos on my TV. I like the large images. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube on the TV, whether it's tech YouTube or craft YouTube. I do watch a lot of our YouTube on the TV. Just because it is nice to see it. And again, if I watch YouTube on my desktop or on my computer or laptop, inevitably while I'm watching, I will start checking email, or I'll start doing spreadsheeting, or I'll start doing something. And it just kind of, I end up not watching it. I end up, you know, having it in the background, but not actually watching it. So when I put it on the TV, I kind of actually watch it. I'm trying to get better about not using my phone as I watch the TV. I've been trying to set my phone further away, and that's been helping. But I do have that habit of being on my phone while I'm watching the TV, which is terrible. It's just terrible. But I think that's the state of things sometimes. Harry says, we have an Amazon Fire so we can stream British movies and shows. Nice. I have a Fire Stick. For the TV that we had in the bedroom. I moved that TV to the cottage. While I'm packing and shipping, it's nice to have that TV in the cottage because it keeps me company when Andrew is not there. So that has the Fire Stick, and we have all our streaming services hooked up to that too. So that's nice. Donna says, I gave up Apple TV Plus and DirecTV to slim down my bills. I don't miss them at all. Yeah, we gave up some of our streaming stuff. We don't really watch tons of TV, but it's enough that we want to have a TV. But we don't have like DirecTV, or we only have our internet service and whatever we can play over the internet service, which is a lot nowadays. It's pretty much how things are. So that's what we have. And then we rotate which services we sign up for. So like right now, we don't sign up for Hulu, and there are certain ones that we don't sign up for. And then if a show that we really want to watch comes on one of them, what we usually do is wait till it's a few episodes in, if it's like a week-to-week show. And then once it's a few episodes in, then we'll switch from one other service, give up one of the other services and start another service. And that helps us keep everything low, so we don't just start growing the bills and the services, because there's only so much you can watch, right? I mean, really, we don't watch tons of TV. It's not like it's on 24/7. So we don't really have the opportunity to watch a ton. And it's usually only in the evenings. And we don't need that many channels, really. Marianne says, I have a couple of cable channels that show British TV, but lots of their older shows are also on YouTube. Yeah. I watch a lot of old TV through YouTube as well. I went through the Golden Girls. I went through, I don't know if I finished. I went through the Golden Palace, which was the offshoot of the Golden Girls. And I went through Empty Nest, which was a show that was another kind of offshoot on the Golden Girls. They were kind of neighbors. And I watched a lot of Empty Nest. I think I watched most of the episodes on YouTube. I watched Maude on YouTube as much as I could. Not all the episodes are always there, but I do that too. Of course, that's mostly American TV, but the British stuff's there too. Donna says, I watch YouTube on my iPad. Yeah, I do that too. That's another one. If I'm on the iPad, sometimes I'll start working. Just the way it is. But I have the keyboard case to the iPad, and I set it up like that. So it has a keyboard attached, and makes me want to work on it a little more. Harry says, Time Team is one of my favorites. I don't know that. Julie says, I'm not good at focusing on just one thing anymore, always on the iPad. Yes. I am not great at it either. I've never been great at focusing on one thing, generally. I shouldn't say never, but to my recollection, I used to, when I would study, even in high school, I remember, I don't know, elementary, that was too far away. But high school, college, I always had the TV on while I was studying and doing things. Sometimes the radio and the TV on at the same time. And so I'm not great at just focusing on one thing. But I'm finding it harder as I get older now. I'm finding it harder to work with multiple things happening at once. I used to be able to just, have the TV on, completely, blank it out, just know it's there and just kind of have it be like somebody else in the room, but be able to focus on what I was doing. And I find it very difficult to do that now. It's hard for me to kind of push that other stuff away. So I'm trying to get better at it again and focusing on one thing at a time. Like I said, I'm trying to put my phone down while I'm watching the TV, not do both things at once, and just trying to get better at focusing on things like that. Anyway, Marianne says, love Time Team, but usually watch on YouTube and Patreon. Marianne says, Time Team is about archaeology. That's cool. That's cool. Well, why don't we get the show started here? I'm at the end of the comments. So let's flip this around. We're going to take a look at the Radical Joy Kit, and then we're going to get into the Harry show. All right. I feel weird not going for like an hour and a half at the start. I've been on here for like less than a half hour, but that's the way it is. Some days that's the way it is. All right. Oops. I got to... Sorry, everybody. My camera is mirrored on my end. You see the same thing, but I see a mirrored version. All right, let me get my lights. Lights, cameras, action. All right, so this is the Radical Joy Kit. You start with that. Let me get out my other light too. Susan says, I usually listen to music, radio, or my own music while working. Can't do TV and work simultaneously. I used to be really good at it. Now it's harder for me. All right. And then in the Radical Joy Kit, you're going to get these fun, we tried to pick bright, fun colors for you all and some fun things too. So I'm going to just put everything out here right now, and then we're going to take a look at every individual thing, just to take a look at everything in the kit. We wanted bright, vivid, lovely colors. Lots of fun stuff. So hopefully you enjoy this kit. All right, so it starts, obviously, with the bead blend that we all love, right? Everyone was saying how much they love this. This bead blend is available individually at $12 or along with the kit. The kit is $26 in the online store, allegorygallery.com. So this is one example of the bead blend. Everybody gets a little something different in there, right? But we showed you the bead blend a few days ago. There's like Monique in there. There's African. There's shell. There's vintage glass. There's tons of seed beads. It's a fairly seed bead heavy mix this time with different colors of seed beads in there. Lots and lots of beautiful things. Lots and lots of beautiful things. And then you get one strand of these gem cut. in this lovely, lovely kind of opalite purple. I just love these. It's like a purple opal. Really pretty, or like a purple chalcedony almost. Looks like a dyed chalcedony. Dyed purple chalcedony is what that looks like to me. Really glowy, really nice. And then you get these fire polished. These little orange beads. And then you're going to get this one as well. These are larger than the fire polished. Beautiful. So you get those. And then you're going to get these two, I think these are a dyed quartz. They're super bright blue dyed quartz beads. And then these are polymer clay. You're not going to all get the same colors of polymer clay. There's a whole mix of these, but these are all polymer clay beads. So you're going to get 4 of those of various colors in with your kit. You might get the same colors. You might get something different. And then we have these ceramic. These are ceramic beads. And they're super cool, multicolored. They're kind of more muted. We don't want everything to be super bright. We had to mute it a little bit. So these are a little bit more muted, but they still have some pretty colors in them. So we have those. And then you get these gold-colored, I don't know, pendants, flags, whatever you want to call them, little beads, little charms. You get one of our soaring flying birds from the Allegory Fine Pewter collection in antique gold, and it's drilled front to back, beak to tail. So that's the little flying bird. And then you get these acrylic flowers. You can get 2 of these acrylic flowers in each kit. These are really super cool. These are vintage obviously. And then you're going to get one of our pendants that we cut from that special hand poured resin that we did some of those pins in. So this is the Radical Joy pendant, and it's cut in a hand poured resin from Canada on our laser. All right, so that is the kit. You get all of that stuff in the kit for $26. Which is, I think, a really good deal because this is 12 and these are usually 10 or 12. So that's $22 to $24 right there. The rest of it's kind of, you know, $2 to $4. So, and you know that's worth a lot more than that. So there you go. There you go, everyone. So that's Radical Joy. If you haven't purchased it yet, it is available at allegorygallery.com. If you go to our website, you'll see the listing for the kit. Right at the top of the home page, and you'll see the listing for just the luxury bead blend at $12 right below that. And then of course we wrote up a little blurb about the kit and Radical Joy and all that good stuff. So if you haven't read that yet, I hope you will. Marianne says, great price if you like the pink. I know there's a lot of pink in that mix, right? Not so much pink in the rest of the kit, but pink in the mix. It's mostly the seed beads in the mix that are a lot of the pink. Seed beads in the shell. But I know, it's that bright pink you don't like. Terry says, love the pendant. The pendants are not available separately. So if you want a Radical Joy pendant, you must get them. You must get the kit. And there are a limited amount of kits made. So if you like that pendant, we're not making that separately. So it only comes with the kit. It's a special thing for just the kit. All right, so that's available in the online store. And remember, every single purchase in the online store gets you 1 entry, or gets you actually 2 entries into the $500 plus giveaway. So you can enter, you can make as many purchases as you want in the online store in the month of February, and every one of those will get you 2 entries to win the grand prize giveaway. Of all that beautiful stuff. I still haven't brought it here, but it's too much to show you. I can show you. I know what I can do. Let's see, as long as this doesn't crash, let me see if I can find the giveaway pictures, and I can show you those pictures. There they are. This is, let's find it here. Right there. And don't crash on me. That's not crash. All right. This is the grand prize giveaway. And the extra piece, there's a piece of silk, side stitched silk that isn't even shown in this. So this is the giveaway. It's valued at over $500 retail value. And for every order you place in the online store, you get 2 entries into that. We have a post on our Facebook page that tells you how to enter the giveaway. If you share that post, that specific post, you get an entry. You have to tag us, and we have to see the post. So you have to share it publicly. That information is in that post as well. Then if you find a product on our website and share it and tag us, make sure you tag us and make sure you share publicly again. That's another entry. And then you can write us at P.O. Box 511, Ligonier, Pennsylvania, 15658. And you're able to send us a letter once, and that'll get you 1 entry in that way as well. All right, so no purchase necessary to enter, but if you do purchase, you will get entries for every purchase you make in the online store only. These live sell purchases do not count. We are trying to get more and more people over to our website to check out the website and get more people using the website and used to using the website. So that's why we are doing this big giveaway. That's what came from that idea, was the idea of making this giveaway. So there you go. All right, let's flip back to this. Julie says, holy crap, that's beautiful. Which, the giveaway or the kit? I think they're both pretty nice, right, Julie? Yeah, Terry says the giveaway is amazing. Yes, the giveaway is amazing. I have to say, I think we outdid ourselves on the giveaway. I think the giveaway is probably one of the biggest and best giveaways we've ever done in the 13 or 14 year history of our store. So I hope that people will go over to the website and buy a few things to enter, and also keep sharing that post to enter. Marian says, so many lovely things in the giveaway. Yes, thank you. All right. So let's start taking a look at some of Harry's things. I'm excited, y'all. I am excited for this. All right. So most of y'all know the deal. If you don't know the deal, here's what it is. To purchase from this video, take down the lot number. Today's lots are going to be CH for Ceramic by Harry. CH lots. Take down that lot number, send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. You can put it in the subject line, you can put it in the body of your email. Just make sure that lot number is in the email. Send it to info@allegorygallery.com. First come, first serve. And please send a new email every time. Do not reply to an old email or do any of that, resend kind of stuff. Just send a new email, brand new email every time. Put us in your address book. It makes it go much easier. All right. Okay. Michelle says, so my hubby is now running around the house yelling that he is going to live forever. His mom found him listed on IMDb. That's great. He's immortalized there, right? So this is a little snowflake pendant. And this is Ceramic by Harry Wood. CH1. Oh, let me get the penny in the screen. I had the penny on the screen. There's the penny. CH1, $12 by Harry. And just to give you an idea, it's about 34 millimeters. 34 millimeters. These are artisan ceramic pieces done by Harry. Harry used to have his own shop online. He closed that up to focus just on being able to make himself. And now we sell his components. All right. Let's see here. Whoops. Oops. The wrong one. Where is CH2? Things are about to fall off my desk. Marion says, awesome, Michelle. That is a great achievement, right? He is really happy today. That's awesome. Deservedly so, right? CH2. Isn't that cool? What are those called? Sea urchin? That's sea urchin? Is that what that is? CH2, $12. Done in ceramic. Told you things are going to fall off my desk. CH2. Terry says, love it. Right? Remember, these are all artisan made, handmade by Harry. One-of-a-kind pieces. So if you see something you like, we hope you will grab it. Harry says, yes, it is cast from a real sea urchin. Donna says, that's so cool. That's awesome. I love when Harry's able to be here and he can tell us how he makes all of these. People really like to know how things are made. CH3, even I don't know how all of these pieces are made. So, like, I didn't know that was pressed from a real sea urchin. That's awesome. CH3 is this pendant here. Hello, Dale. Thanks for joining us. We're looking at Harrywood ceramics today. CH3, $12. And this is about 1 3/4 by about 1 inch. Nice light pendant. I love the textures on this that are pressed into this, and I love this color. This greeny blue glaze. Beautiful piece. CH3. I've been listening to music doing the D-stash here the last few nights. And so now that I'm sitting here again, I feel like it's so quiet because I can't listen to music during the lives. But I have been listening to music the last few nights, and it makes me feel like we should be listening to music. CH4 is this moon pendant, $14. CH4 for the moon pendant. This is approximately just about 1.5 inches, just under 1 3/8 inches, maybe more like 1 3/8 inches for the moon pendant. CH4. If anyone has any questions or would like to slow down, Harry is watching, so if you do have questions about any of his pieces, please feel free to ask, and Harry can hopefully answer in the comments. Or if you need sizes or anything like that, please feel free to ask if I forget. Lena says, hi all, I'm lurking, missed the talk because my friend called to tell me she's going to be a grandmother. That's awesome. That's great news. Here's another one of these moon pendants in a different finish, different glaze. I really like this one. This might be my favorite. I have 3, just so you know. There's another one coming. Donna says, I have that moon pendant. It's amazing in person. They are beautiful. Hello, Lennis, by the way, and congrats to your friend. Yep, Michelle says, congrats to your friend. That's awesome news. All right, we have sold CH2 and CH4 so far. Thank you so much. CH5 is still available at the moment. And I think this is the last moon one. CH6 is this one. Slightly different. A little bit of a brighter moon on that one. CH6. And again, this was about, 1 2 3, 1 3/8 inches approximately. CH6. All right, here, CH. getting buried. CH7 coming up. Oh, this one's super cool. This one's super cool. CH6 just sold. Thank you so much. CH7 is this one. The bird skull. I think it's so super cool. It's also a little creepy, maybe. I don't know. But I think it's super cool. CH7, $14. And this one is from the bail to the tip of the beak. Just about 2 3/4 inches. And then about 1 inch wide at the widest point. Donna says, love the bird skull, right? I kind of almost kept this one for myself. So if it doesn't sell, I will not be unhappy about that, because I have some ideas with all the bone and the shell beads that we've been going through lately. I have some ideas of how I think I might want to use this to make something. So that's CH7. We'll see if I get to keep it or not. And if so, I'll just ask Harry maybe to make me another one. If that's what happens if I sell it. All right, CH8. CH8 is this one. This one reminds me of an Old Man Winter, but I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is. I just love I believe this is a raku piece. Yeah, it looks like it was fired raku. Now this does not have any holes. So you would need to bead embroider around it or wire wrap it. But look, let me see if I can get this light a little bit more on things here. Look at that beautiful glaze work on there. That fiery kind of bronzy red Green Man. So it's the Green Man. Harry says Green Man is raku. Michelle says I really like those moons, right? So there we go. CH8. Again, no hole in this one. So you could use it as a cab. You could wire wrap it, seed bead around it, create a bezel for it. Lots of ways you could use that if you wanted to. And this one is, whoa, I just blinded myself. I just blinded myself. Okay. These lights, I tell you, the cords are too heavy for the lights themselves, so they often get pulled down. See? Would you stop that? Okay, what do I have to do here? What's going on? This is irregular. What are you doing? Okay, let's try that. Terry says, is it the Green Man? Yes, Harry said it's the Green Man. So that's the Green Man. And the size on that is 1.5 by 1.5. 1.5 by 1.5. Is that a cab? It has no hole. It's not completely flat backed, right? But there is no hole. So yes, I would consider that a cabochon. Right? CH8. All right. CH9. CH9. This one's just a really cool kind of scale. I don't know if this was is this an alligator? Crocodile? What kind of scale? I don't know. It looks like a dragon scale to me, especially when it's done in this raku glaze. Very, very beautiful. Very nice color. Would also go really well with bone and horn, that kind of light colors, but also lots of, I mean, it's a beautiful, oh, so shiny, so beautiful. I love that raku. Garfish scales, says Harry. So it's from a garfish. Garfish scales. Super, super cool. And that one is approximately 1 inch and 3/8. 1 inch and 3/8. Garfish scales. Look at that. CH9, $12 only. Artisan Ceramic by Harry Wood. Scaly pendant is lovely, says Mary. I think so too. I think so too. Harry says, I found a dead fish by the lake and cast the skin. That's awesome. All right. This one is a little bit more wonky, a little bit more freestyle. I think it's super cool. CH10, $12. Kind of more of a freestyle for those of you who like more of a, asymmetrical, or just, to have something a little bit different. But look at the color. The one thing that I don't like is that it feels like the cameras can never capture the beautiful colors in the glazes that Harry does. Like, it looks okay on my screen, but nothing like what it looks like in person. So I know a lot of you out there have some of Harry's stuff, and it generally, I think, always looks better in person than what you see on the camera screen. Harry says that is from a fossil. Pretty cool. I just love how it's freeform styled like that. It's just such a cool look. This one is approximately 1.5 inches by 1 3/4 inches. Very rustic, says Terry, right? I think it's super cool. And it's got a gray, blue, green kind of almost satiny look. It's like a satiny glaze. It almost feels like it almost looks like it's a fabric. It's so beautiful. CH10. I love seeing Harry's work. It's always fun to open a box from Harry. CH11 is the moon face. The moon face. And I love these little kind of purple spots for kind of like craters. I think it came out really, really well. And then it's also got a decorative back. So technically you could wear this pendant either way, whether you wanted to wear it this way or wear it this way. It could do double duty for you as a pendant, which is kind of a cool idea, right? Maybe you want to wear it this way one day and then this way the next. But super cool. And this pendant is about 1 3/4 inches. Harry said those are manganese crystals. The manganese crystals for the purple. Super cool. Do you have a glaze with that in, Harry, or do you add those yourself separately? That's really cool. Manganese crystals to give you that blue purple color. CH11. I need to start making some things at home, whether it's just hand building pendants and stuff, just to be able to play with some of the new glazes that Andrew has. And Harry says I add them to a glaze. Nice. Andrew's got us all different chemicals and stuff for me to try to use. CH9 and CH11 have also just sold. Thank you so much. H12. This one is a beauty. Check that out. So pretty. It's got 2 holes, one on each wing. So it's a connector or a pendant like that. And this is super light. This is, I think, the Raku ceramic, which is I'm always astonished at how light it is. It's almost no weight there at all. And look at the detail. Terry says, good night all. See you next time. Thank you, William. Thank you, Harry. Such beautiful pieces. Sorry to see you having to go early, Terry, but thank you so much. Please make sure you check out the replay too. There's going to be some awesome figurines toward the end here that I have lined up. Donna says, OMG, I love CH12. I really probably should have priced this one a little higher because there's so much. It's so good. But I wanted you all to have a good deal tonight. This is probably too good of a deal, honestly, but not for you all. If this goes to the online store, definitely it's going to go up in price. I will tell you that if it makes it past this live tonight. CH12. Terry says, me too. Yeah, I wish you could stay, Terry. Where is 13? What did you put under? There's 13. CH13. Is this pendant? Done on both sides. That looks like a different, or is that the manganese again, Harry? It looks like the same color. Yeah, there's the blue and purple. Some of them came out really blue though. More blue than the purple. So this pendant is, with the bail, about 2 inches by 1 inch and 1/8. 2 inches by 1 inch and 1/8. CH13. All right. Now we're going to get into some of the figurines. Kind of, I know I rushed through maybe the pendants a little bit, but more than usual. But I'm super excited about these. I actually think I have to raise the roof here a little bit so that we can see these in their glory. CH14 is this beautiful cat. Got its little purse, its little skirt on. It's got its shawl. It's a cat figurine. This figurine, if I can keep my light from falling, this figurine is about, let's see, at the widest would probably be about the arms. It's about 2.5 inches by about 5.5 inches. So 2.5 by about 5.5. CH14, $38. Lots of work goes into those. Probably priced these a little low too for an artisan piece, but I would like them to get into people's hands and be able to get them out to y'all. Dale says, that's beautiful. Reminds me of ones my grandmother had. Aren't they cute? And I think Harry does splicing on these. So I think the body comes from one, and then he slices the cat heads onto them. Isn't that cool? CH14, this one has sold. Thank you so much. I'm going to put it away since it's sold. I'm going to move on to the next. Some eggs. Some eggs are next. I think some of you saw eggs on Harry's site and really liked them. So here is one. These eggs are super, they're hollow for one, and they're super lightweight. Super lightweight. Beautiful speckled eggs coming up for Easter time. If you celebrate Easter, I don't celebrate Easter really, but I love Easter. I love all the pastels. I love the whole idea about eggs and bunnies, and we used to have fun having Easter egg hunts at my one grandparents' house. We used to dye eggs at my other grandparents' house. We would dye the eggs, but then we would go down to my other grandmother's for the Easter egg hunt. So this is CH15, $24. Artisan egg ornament by Harry. And I think we have 4 different eggs, 3 smaller ones, and then a larger one. So I'm going to show you the 3 smaller ones. The larger one's going to come up later, in case you're waiting to see which eggs you like the best. This is CH16. This egg sits this way. And it is, I love, let me bring this light in closer. I love the glaze work on this. Look at that. It's almost like Starry Night, right? It's got those colors. And again, it's hollow. CH16. $24. Super beautiful. Michelle says, wow, it is like Starry Night, right? You did it. You did a piece on that. Donna says, I was just thinking the same thing. Look at that. Kind of with that crackle glaze. Love it. Looks like the egg is crackled. The eggshell is crackled. I just think it's so cool. And that's probably my favorite egg right there. CH16. One of those available. Although this one, this is kind of my colors. Maybe this is my favorite. I have a hard time choosing, y'all. CH17. CH17. There's so many, there's beautiful greens and even some blues and those reds and oranges. Look at that. Again, a hollow egg form. CH17, $24. It's got that crackle glaze. Look at those greens in there, though. So pretty. CH17. Michelle says that looks like a planet, right? And this is another one that sits lengthwise like that. The first one stood up like this. These ones sit like that. But super lightweight, great for decorating. Get ready for Easter. CH17 might be my favorite egg, says Marianne. I kind of like that one too. This one, I don't know. Those last two. CH16 is Michelle's favorite. Yeah, I'm torn between those two. I'm torn. Sorry, 15. Sorry to 15. I do like 15 though too, but here, I'm going to show you 15 up close because I didn't bring the light up close to this one again, so I'm going to go back. I want to show you 15 because I didn't really bring the light up close to really show you. This is really pretty too. This is really pretty too. I don't want to take away from it. I mean, there's a lot of colors in there. And in the daylight, this would be amazing. We're under artificial lights here, so that's why I wanted to bring this light closer. It's really pretty. And this is the one that sits upright. Marianne says, I do like 16 too. Thank you for watching. If you're out there, please feel free to say hi. We are going over ceramic pieces, artisan-made ceramic pieces by Harry Wood. Harry is with us on the live today, so if you have questions about any of these pieces, please feel free to ask, and we'll try and get Harry to answer. Now, where is 17, 16, 17? Where are you, 18? There you are. 18 fell away. All right, $24. 18 is the Bun Bun. Look at that. $24. Bunny sculpture. Super sweet. Done in raku. Look at that color. Artisan-made ceramic work by Harry Wood. CH18, $24. And this one is approximately 2.5 inches by 1.5 inches. CH18. Marianne says, I love the bunny. CH19. Another little bunny. This time in a more matte glaze, if you like the more satiny matte glaze. That's got really pretty. That looks like a bunny. We got bunnies like that hopping around the yard. And you got those pink ears. I don't know if this one's the same size. This is about 2.25 inches by 1 3/8. Just a little bit smaller than the other one. Decorations for Easter, CH19. Oh, CH18 has sold. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We all do. And CH20 is the big bunny. CH19 reminds me of photos I've seen of Netsuke bunnies. I could see that. Definitely, Susan. This is the big bunny. CH19, or CH20, I mean. Sorry. CH20, $26. My grandparents had these bunnies that were in this white and blue. And that reminds me of these. Harry says, I cast it from a Netsuke ivory. So there you go, Susan. Exactly. You got it. See, I love all this information from Harry because you don't always get that. And it's great to be able to get the information from the artists themselves. So if you do have questions, please feel free to ask and we'll try and get Harry to answer. And Harry, please offer up anything you'd like to say about any of these because I'm always interested. I'm getting into ceramics more and more. I love to learn about your process. 3.25 inches by 2 inches for this one, CH20. Marianne says, what's a bunch of bunnies called? What is a bunch of bunnies called? Surely you would know that already, Marianne. Isn't that, it's kind of your trivia thing. You're like our trivia person. Aren't you? Aren't you? All right. CH21. This is where we get into some fluffle, asked Harry. CH21. So this is another chimera creature, right? It's got the human head with the either cat or dog body on this one. I can't tell if it's a cat or dog. Can't tell if it's a cat or dog. It's got a kind of a fluffy tail, but not a very long tail. So I think it's kind of a dog. Could be a cat. CH1, I love these. Like, I love when Harry puts these creatures together. And look at that face. It just belongs on there. It's very happy to be there. Harry says, remember the cat lady? This is the swap of parts. Oh, the bigger cat statue. So this is the swap. So it was a cat, and that's the lady's head that was wearing the skirt and the shawl. That's awesome. Marianne says, I Googled it. Colony, Warren, or no, a Warren. Marianne says, I may need a Warren of Harry's bunnies, right? Yeah, I should have known a Warren because I read Watership Down, right? And they talk about the Warren a lot. Should have known that. It's been a long time since I've read that, though. So this is the swap from 14, from CH14. That's cool. I like this. I love, these are my favorite of all the things generally, is when Harry does these statues, these swaps. All right. Get ready for this charming man here, or woman, doesn't have to be. This charming figure, CH22, is this owl outfitted in riding gear. Very dapper. $28. This figure sits at approximately 3 1/8 inches high. No. Wait. Yeah, 3 1/8 inches high by about 1 inch wide. CH19 has sold. Which one was that? That was one of the bunnies. Thank you so much. Harry says the body is cast from a Victorian doll. This one, that's awesome. Look at that. I love this. Andrew would probably love this. He loves owls. He collects owls. He hasn't added one to his collection for a while, so who knows? We'll see if this one sells, but look at that. So cool. CH22. Love these. There's a few of these smaller little figurines coming up, and I love them so much. All right. I am surprised. CH7, that bird skull did not, I don't know how that did not sell yet. That was 21, that was 22, this is 23. Hello, Anna. Thank you for joining us. Amy is here too. Hello, Amy. It says it is a superb owl. Number 20 has also just sold. Number 20 is the big bunny. The big bunny. Thank you so much. Check this one out. Look at that dapper gentleman. It's got the top hat. Super, super cute. And this is 2 3/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. I love this one, and all grays, kind of gray tones. CH23 does stand. $28. Let's see here, 23, 24. These are very different, these next ones. These are cats with skulls, human skulls on the head, cat bodies with human skulls on the head. CH24, very different, very cool. This is the kind of thing you just set around at your house in the guest room for guests to find, right? I think that's funny. CH24, $24. Oops, let me My color just changed. Means it's 9 o'clock. CH24. Oh, let me give you the size of this. It's about 2 3/8 inches by about 1 3/4 from here to here. CH24. CH25. Anna says, I am late. That's all right. You made it. We started a little bit. I didn't have as much talk today. Kind of went over all my stuff and then didn't have as much to say. This is another one of these cats. This time the cat has its tail twirled around its legs and it's got the human skull on top. Nice stand. $24. This one is approximately 2 1/4 inches by about 1 1/4 inches. I think these are conversation pieces. I love them. Michelle says that looks cool, right? They're definitely conversational pieces. CH25. I love stuff like that. Oh, this one, I can't imagine. If this one doesn't sell, I will be highly surprised. Highly surprised. It is so cute. Look at this. It is so cute. This little kitten, CH26. It stands. It's got that cute little look. Look at that. CH26, $24. Just super duper cute. It just looking lovingly at you. Look how much love it has in its face. And this one is approximately just a little over about 2 5/8 inches by let's say 1 1/8. Michelle says it's saying pet me, right? Soon says CH26 reminds me of vintage Holt Howard stuff. I don't know Holt Howard, but it is super duper cute. I'll have to look up Holt Howard. CH26. Just so cute. It's almost very cartoon-like. I love that. I love that about it. MCM Collectibles, says Susan. I have heard of those. I don't know much about these kind of collectibles, really. My grandmother, she used to do, I forget the name of the collectibles that she used to do. Marion says, I wish my cats would look like that when they want pets. Harry said, it is from a very old mold, that cat was. Look at this one, Dapper Bunny. Isn't that cool? This one's got a nice big base on it. I love the crackle effect on this base. Let me see. Got a cat hair on there though. Look at that crackle effect on that base. Super cool. CH27. $28. And this one's a little bit bigger. This one is approximately 4 inches by, the base is actually the widest point by about 1 3/4 inches. Harry says that base is a new glaze called cobblestone. I love it. Kathy just joined us. Thank you for joining us, Kathy. Howdy back. Thank you for hanging out with us. We are showing ceramic pieces by Harry Wood on tonight's live. All artisan-made pieces by Harry. CH27, $28. CH28 is this one. Walt. Walt. His name's Walt. Look at that. Marion says, for some reason I think of hunting for that bunny. Yeah, it had like riding crops, right? What would it be hunting? What would the prey be? What do bunnies, what would they be? The grass? I don't know. Carrots, says Michelle, right? He's just going riding. He's going to mind his own business going riding. Marion says, carrot, yes. Walt here is having some midlife crisis. But he's doing okay. He's still getting around. This is 1 5/8 inches. Uncle Walt is standing on his oh, he is. Look at that. Standing on his gravestone. That's one way to show them, right, Uncle Walt? Uncle Walt. Nice. By 3 3/4 inches. CH28, $28 for Uncle Walt. Good old Uncle Walt. Dell says looks like Homer Simpson with a skull head, right? It does have that kind of build. Uncle Walt. Oh, this one's fun. This one's really fun. This one I should have priced a little more, but we'll see. $28. This is the duck butterfly. Harry says he's from an early 20th century cartoon. Nice. I think that was Uncle Walt, right? This is the duck butterfly. So pretty. I mean, look at all these. Harry's got great glaze work going on here with all these different colors. Got that crackle glaze. And there's that cobblestone glaze at the base. Look at those shoes. Cute shoes. Fairy duck, says Marianne, right? There you go. Fairy duck. CH29. CH29. And this one is from the top of the wings to the base, 3 3/8 inches. And width-wise, the base is really the widest part at about 1.5 inches. And front to back, this one's a little bit wider or deeper. This is about 2 1/4 inches. Dale says, love that, right? Me too. Me too. She just wants somebody to love, says Marianne, right? Michelle says some amazing pieces, right? Love these. CH29, one of them available, only $28. Should have priced that one a little bit higher. There's a lot of work in that one. I was trying to keep the figurines around the same price for you all. So you got to pick the one you liked the most without having to worry about which one was more expensive. But that one really should be a little bit more. Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces of the night. And this really should be more money too. CH30. Look at this beauty. Harry says, I have a lot of fun making these little animal folk. I bet. Susan says, yes, Michelle, Harry's work is amazing. Look at this. Look at this figure. So beautiful. It's got the bunny head. Gotta watch I don't hit the camera. Beautiful colors. I like how he left it light. This is a big one. $38, CH30. She looks like she's dancing. Graceful and dancing, says Michelle. Yep. That's what it looks like to me, too. Beautiful. This is one of my very favorites of this evening. It just is so, I don't know, there's something about it. It's just a beautiful piece. And width-wise, it's about 3 inches. Dale says, I would love a shelf of those figures, right? About 3 inches by, this was about 6 inches. This is a big one. How beautiful is that? Dale says, I'd like to have a shelf of those figures. We're going to have, whatever doesn't sell is probably I will start putting in the physical store, these figures, because that's a better place, I think, to show them. Harry said she's one of my favorites as well. Yeah, there's just something about her, right? So graceful, so beautiful. Just a lovely, lovely piece. So delicate looking. Marianne says, love the Lady Bunny dancing, right? Just love that. Love that so, so much. CH30. All right, let's see. CH31. I told you we got some big eggs coming. We got some big eggs coming. Boom, the big eggs. CH31 is $32. These are eggs. They're glazed together. They sit together. So they sit like that. And they have such beautiful glaze work on them. Look, look, look. CH31, $32 for the set. Hollow eggs. Isn't that beautiful? I love this little egg. This is so good. Those colors are so good. The blues and the yellows and the purples all together. Love that. And this one looks like it's got fireworks going on. Just like the more you look at it, the more beautiful they are. CH31, the set is $32. Does sit. And width-wise, overall, the entire thing is about 5 inches. And height, about 4. About 4 by 5 inches on that. Harry says, they fell over in the kiln. I ground the base on a diamond lap so they can stand up. I saw that. I figured, I wasn't sure if they were meant to be like that, but it totally makes sense. But I love them together. So good together. Kathy says, I think I'm on the wrong video. I don't know, Kathy. Are you? What video are you on? What are you trying to be on? This is Allegory Gallery. We are doing Harry Wood ceramic tonight. You're not on the wrong video if you're enjoying it, Kathy, right? Hang out with us. We like welcoming new people. Let's see what we've got coming up next. All right, CH32 is this angel pendant. This is definitely not the one I'm supposed to be on, so I do apologize. You don't have to apologize to us. We love having new people. You're welcome to come join us anytime. We hope you find the right video, though. I hope you find what you're looking for. CH32, $16. Marion says, very spring, those eggs, right? This is a pendant made by Harry, CH32, $16. CH33. Check that out. Whoops, come on. CH33, $16. Looks like a dragon to me. The wings. CH33, $16. And this one is approximately 2.5 inches. Pegasus, that makes sense, Harry. Pegasus by 1.25 inches. Flying horse. That makes more sense. That's a horse. Pegasus, CH33. Love that one. CH34. Is this wing pendant done in the raku? Look at those colors on there. Beautiful pendant. I love this. Look at the detail in the feathers and the raku work. This one is just about 2 3/4 inches by about 1 inch. CH34. CH35, $12 for this cat. Can you see it in there? This cat seal. I love that cat seal. Pegasus was the name of a famous pteropus. I don't know what a pteropus is. Is that creature? I didn't know that. Cat pendant. That beautiful. Look at that. Oh, golden glaze in there with the colors. So pretty. About 1 1/4 inches for that pendant. CH36, $18. This angel with the cross. Love the glaze on this one. Makes it look like stone. CH36, $18. And this one is approximately just about 2 inches by 2 1/4 inches. CH36, $18. We're going to 40, by the way, everybody. Harry said the angel's also a Victorian copy. Nice. Look at that. Lots of good detail on that. What we got here? CH37. CH37. Mary. And this one is about 1 1/8 inches. $14. CH37. Let's see here, CH38. These are some bowls. CH38. Check that out. Love that. CH38, $24. Beautiful little bowl. These are about 3 1/2 inches by 1 1/4 inches deep. Love that glaze work inside and on the outside. Love that impression. Love that design. CH38, $24. Perfect for rings, says Anna. Michelle says, wow. I'll say wow, right? That is beautiful. I didn't look at it under the light until just now. Beautiful. CH39 is this one. And this one is about 3 3/4 inches by about 1 1/4 inches. Harry says, I textured the clay slab with a ruler and then formed it over a plaster hump. So these are textured. You get a slab of clay, texture one side, and then form it over a hump. Very cool. This one has a little foot added to it. Look at that pretty glaze. $24, CH39. And the last one of tonight, CH40. Marianne likes 39. CH40 is this one. $26. It's a little bit bigger. It's got that cat on the bottom. Right. And this beautiful red and black, or deep blue, black glaze. Beautiful work on that. And this one is approximately 4 inches by 1 3/4. Donna says CH40 is so cool, right? CH40, $26 only. So there you go. That's the last one of Harry's for this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me flip the camera around real quick. There we go. Howdy, everyone. Whew. I just blinded myself looking at the lights to turn them off. So thank you all so much. Harry said there are hieroglyphs on the outside. Yeah, I saw the hieroglyphs. He does hieroglyphic pendants. If you're looking for any of those, I think we still have some of those too. Beautiful things. And if you're just tuning in, or if you tuned in late, please do check a replay. There's a number of things still available. If you're waiting till the end to claim, please get your claims in now. I'm going to go start working on this spreadsheet here in just a few moments, and we'll get these out the door. I know some of these are bunnies and things for Easter, so I'm going to work on getting these out the door quick for y'all and get them packed up. I got bubble wrap now. My bubble wrap is in stock. My boxes are in stock. I should be able to get these out pretty quick for y'all. I was waiting on some of that stuff. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you, Harry, for doing all this beautiful work and sending it to us to part out, hopefully find places for it in the world. Michelle says, amazing work, Harry. Marion says, my favorite are the bunnies. I think my Warren is growing. Nice. Donna says, thank you, William. Thank you, Harry. Lovely show, says Lennis. Have a great evening, everyone. Sweet dreams to all, says Susan. Harry says, thanks you all for watching. Anna says, thank you. And again, like I said, if you just started in here at the evening or at the end, please do catch a replay. There's a lot of good stuff at the beginning. Lots of great figurines, lots of great pendants, all ceramic by Harry Wood. We also took a look at the Radical Joy kit that we debuted this weekend. If you missed that, please check that out. Visit our online store at allegorygallery.com to get any of those kits if you would like to, or the luxury bead blends. The Radical Joy luxury bead blends are also available separately. Marion says, rabbits are for all times of year for me. Great show, Harry. Thank you. Thank you all. It was a great show. Thank you to Harry again. And I'm going to go. So thank you all so much. Have an amazing evening. We'll be back here with something for tomorrow. I don't know quite what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Andrew ordered a bunch of stuff for me while he was gone, and I'm still waiting to see if it's coming in. So we'll see what comes in on the porch tomorrow, what I can get sorted. We'll see. I don't know yet. All right. So it's going to be a surprise, a mystery live, which are fun. I like those a lot. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have an amazing, amazing evening. And we'll see you back here tomorrow around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time again. Bye, everybody.